Well, take a look at those live pictures there. That is the Secretary of Energy, Steven Chu, testifying before a House committee on the American Clean Energy and Security Act of 2009 put forth just a little bit earlier this year. That bill calls for a 20% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by the year 2020, an 80% reduction by 2050, all through a cap and trade system. And Heidi, as you know, essentially that's where businesses pay more when they exceed those emission targets that they're allotted, and they save when they cut those emissions. Heidi, it's very controversial.
The American Clean Energy and Security Act, or ACES, that Congress passed this year is part of what some call the new Apollo Energy Project. Averting climate change is just one goal of the project. Democratic Representative Jay Inslee outlined its goals on his website. Breaking our addiction to Middle East oil and thereby improving our homeland and national security, addressing the threat of global warming, expanding our economy and creating millions of new jobs. Proponents of the project, though, are emphasizing the third goal of the project, job creation. The Sierra Club says the U.S. should get ahead of the game for economic reasons.
What happens to America if the clean energy economy is built by foreign countries? Today, the majority of our wind and solar equipment is built overseas. We're losing jobs at home, while other countries are getting further ahead.
Some of the policies in ACES, especially building a cap-and-trade economy to regulate emissions, have detractors who say that environmental regulation would hurt the economy, not help it. Here, in a video from the Conservative Heritage Foundation, analyst Ben Lieberman lays out the argument against cap-and-trade.
Again, this is all economic pain for very, very little environmental gain, and that's why we should say no to this EPA proposal.
The new EPA regulations are a bad idea for these two reasons. They will be extremely expensive for individuals and businesses, and there will be very few global environmental benefits.
So, do you think a Green Deal and associated green-collar jobs are the answer to both the environmental and economic needs of America? We invite you to leave your thoughts and comments on Newsy.com, and be sure to check out our sources. I'm Valerie Chiu for Newsy.com, where multiple perspectives help provide the real story.